Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hey, Mom went to that place down in Greenville.
Did she?
Last week.
Oh, she like it?
Yeah, they have, they'll serve food and they do a tour of all the beans they kind of tell you about. And she said they have this, how many navy beans you weigh. Like, you'll get on this scale, whatever, and they'll say, well, it takes you 100,000 navy beans. That's what you weigh.
That's what you weigh.
It's pretty neat.
It'd be funny if they had the flatulent flavors. Which ones make you fart the most?
Probably the brown beans, but they're called something other than brown beans.
Anyway, we digress.
Hey. You ready? All right, man. We're back, baby. We are unranked and unhinged. Glad you're with us. We are Unranked and Unhinged, the podcast for golfers who celebrate bogeys that could have been doubles, and anglers who swear the biggest fish always shakes loose at the net.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
and if anybody believes these stories, it usually starts with "You're not going to believe this."
You're not going to believe this, exactly.
Yep. Well, see, so I am unranked alongside with
Unhinged.
And whether you guys are driving to the course, headed to the lake, or just trying to survive another work day, we are glad you're spending time with us.
That's right. And I know that some of you guys listen to us and some of you guys watch us. And I think we said this before. There was a comment made. Actually, no, what I would like to say is this is one thing that we never say, and that is please like, subscribe, and comment. Oh, you turning me up? Good.
Just a little bit.
So I can hear you. Because truly, nobody comments.
No,
I don't. Listen, even if it's nonsensical.
Yeah, we have been doing this for, not a lifetime, obviously, but we've done it for a few months, and we're absolutely having a blast.
Yep.
We are getting to go to pretty dang cool places, and
that is true.
We want you guys involved. We just want you to enjoy our content that we kind of, just we're telling us we're being us. We get to just tell a story,
yeah.
and most of the stuff is true. But I'll tell you.
Of the stuff.
Most of the stuff is true. I'll tell you, before we jump in today's episode, though, okay. I want to give a huge shout out to Tennessee Hills Distillery.
This is where we are.
This is where we are.
We are here today. Gene can cut in some
yep.
a panoramic of everything.
Yeah, this place is pretty dang cool, man.
It's
so
very cool.
If you've never been here, you guys are missing out.
You're missing out on some great chicken wings.
Great food, one of the coolest destinations in East Tennessee.
Oh, it's really neat. I mean, and beautiful views out through there, and it's really neat. You got a view that you can see the beautiful mountains and everything out this way. And if you look left, you can see all of the stuff being made. And I'm choked on a chicken wing.
I'll finish then. So whether you're into Tennessee whiskey, craft beer, a great food, Tennessee whiskey or Tennessee Hills is absolutely worth the trip.
Oh yeah, it's fun here. They got a great little gift shop downstairs.
Yeah, and they have the you can take tours of the place, show us how it's made and try different whiskeys. They created a place where friends and family can gather and just have the taste of Tennessee.
That's right, and even puppies.
Yeah, yes.
There's a really cool little black lab or chocolate lab right over there. We'll see if we can get him on.
Yeah, that's all right. So
the chocolate lab.
They have 3 locations. They started their main one in Jonesboro 10 years ago. They have one in Johnson City, and then obviously we're here in Bristol, Tennessee. We're excited to share the story with you in today's episode, and we'll talk a little bit about later, but. That's just a little, topic to get us started.
I love it. Yeah, and it's fun. We've been here several times. I didn't really realize until today that this wasn't the first location. I assumed this was the first just because it's the grandest, but I was wrong.
Yeah, there's the one in Jonesboro, which, by the way, Jonesboro is kind of the oldest town in Tennessee.
Yep.
They started there in Jonesboro. They kind of grew into Johnson City, and I think this one has been here open for about 2 or 3 years, but they obviously got started before that for the building and the grading and all that.
Yeah.
So
and it's a great location.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see it from the interstate. And I always wondered, I can't wait till the guys, and they may have plans for it the building next door. When we first saw the signs coming up, we just assumed that they were going to take over an existing building that was here.
Yeah.
And it was a college. It was.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like American College something or other. I think there was a business school of some sort.
Business school. Yep, that's right.
But, no, they built this huge, big, grand building, which Gene will cut to.
It's pretty incredible. I remember when they did a soft opening, and the building that you're speaking of across from us,
yeah,
it was a temporary building. They had a few things on draft, and they had some of their whiskey and the bourbon. But while they were building this section,
yeah,
pretty neat.
Well, I will have to say also that my friends at RDY and Bert Cole, Bert White, Bert and Fred,
okay,
Furt Signs, did a lot of the signage that's here, some of the cabinetry, and I think they did a great job. It's beautiful.
Yeah, really, they really did. I didn't know that till you just mentioned it.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen their work. It's pretty incredible.
Yep. So look it up, Furt Signs. That's FRERT, Furt. Yeah. Give them a call.
Yeah. So that's a little bit about Tennessee Hills. We probably have some more a little bit later, but. So one thing I want to say, let's talk a little bit of golf tournament I had this past weekend.
You have been hinting around at this golf tournament, and you wouldn't tell me why, but for some reason I'm feeling a vibe here,
dude. So this past weekend I spent at Sequoyah National Golf Club in Cherokee, North Carolina.
Yep.
The Great Smoky Mountains, right? Cool place. If you've never played it, put it on your bucket list. The views are incredible. The course will absolutely test your game, and I'll get into that. It's from the elevation, and it's incredible. So this past weekend, we had a golf tournament for the APT.
Yep, 2-day tournament, right?
2-day tournament, and the weather was not kind to us.
Yeah, it was. I was worried about that.
Yeah, so it's one of those courses that it really demands your attention kind of on every shot. It's not that it's real narrow, but there's ball placements, and you have to hit shots, place shots. I see he's gnawing on the bone over here.
I'm so sorry, Gene. I didn't mean to take away from your. Okay, I'll stop. Please continue.
I thought he was going to use it as a toothpick because he's over there gnawing on it.
I really get into my chicken wings. I don't waste a bit. So, yeah, sorry.
It's all good. But, yeah, man, so I was pretty excited about this one. Like I said, I'll get into talk about the rain real quick. We had a 9 o'clock shotgun start, meaning everybody kind of starts on separate holes. We didn't have tee times. And it was raining all morning. So, I get there like I always do. I always want to get, this, I want to get there about an hour before.
Yep.
To kind of loosen up, hit little range balls and do my thing. Didn't get a chance to do that because they had the range closed.
Oh, wow.
The practice area was closed. There was lightning and thunder in the area. So it put a delay on it. So we sat there in our golf carts, probably up to 9:45, going on 10. Well, they finally made the call. All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. Everybody, you can stay here, you can leave, but everybody needs to be back at 2:30. We're going to tee off at 3 because they had a little window.
Oh, wow. So was it lightning or just rain?
All the above.
Gotcha.
Yeah, all the above. So, they said, keep your phones with you. So the cool thing about APT, they have this. When you sign up for a tournament, they have this massive text that they'll send out to everybody that signed up.
Yeah.
And they'll say keep your phones on you, for any updates. Well, I go back and I said, okay, we're gonna get some lunch. I don't have to be back till 2:30.
Yeah.
Well, we got back to the hotel and sit down for probably 30 minutes, and they sent a text. Said, hey, we got a window. We're going to tee off at 1. Everybody be back at 12:30. Okay, no, whatever. That's fine. We'll get to play. So just think about, I got up probably 7:30.
Yeah.
So here's the tournament finally starting at 1, and most of the time when these tournaments are shotgun start, it's a long day.
Yeah.
It's not like a tea time and you go on and the next one comes on.
Right.
It's there's always holdups, traffic jams.
Every
but,
par 3.
Yeah, man. But we finally got there to tee off at 1. Another rain delay.
Oh no.
But it wasn't as bad. We waited to about 1:30.
Gotcha.
So we finally got teed off, and we got done. It was going on 7:30.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So
That's insane.
that was Saturday. So yeah.
And how did you do?
So Saturday I did really well, considering. So I didn't. Let me back up. I did not. I said that the practice range was closed.
Right.
The putting green was semi-open, meaning it was closed when we got there, but they kind of opened it up for you to putt.
Yeah.
I didn't do any of that. I didn't putt. I didn't hit any balls. I just stretched.
Just stretched out.
I
love it.
I just stretched these old bones, and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Saturday was a pretty good day, actually all weekend, but I'll talk about Saturday. Saturday was a good day. So we played what they call a Stableford. I think it's Stableford.
Okay.
I think it's how you pronounce it. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It's based on points.
Hey, Gene's got food.
What?
Oh, yeah. We were just told that our on-air sign isn't on. But see, the reason, we actually have a reason. If we turn our on-air sign on, it goes blank and nobody can see it. So that's why we keep it off.
Yeah.
So off is actually on.
There you go. So yeah, the point format, it wasn't like go out there and shoot your lowest score.
Yeah.
It was, you get so many points for a bogey, so many points for a par, so many points for a birdie.
Okay.
At eagle, and then you get so many points for a double eagle and beyond. So you're trying to maximize your points.
What is beyond?
Hole in one.
Really? Isn't
Yeah.
isn't there one like called an albatross or something like that?
Yeah, which is a double eagle.
Oh, a double eagle is an albatross.
Yeah.
Look at me with the brain knowing stuff.
Nice. But so it's kind of a refreshing, I guess. Because if you end up having a bad hole, no big deal.
No big deal.
You can go out and make it up on the next one.
Okay.
So Saturday it was. I think I was after Saturday. I think I was. I don't know. I think I was 12th.
Okay.
I won't tell you where I finished, but I think I was around 12th or something like that. But I got a point on every hole.
Oh, cool.
At least 1 point on every hole except for 2.
Nice.
And pretty pleased with that. But when you get on a bogey train, I'm sitting there pointing these guys to death. I'm like getting a 1 point. So, and I throw a par on there, which is 2 points. So, I was pleased with my Saturday round. I hit the ball really well, hit my shots where I wanted to hit them.
Okay.
The problem without, going from a bogey to making a par was just putting. It was just, I burnt the edges off. I absolutely burnt edges off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so it's like, can't be mad. Because I hit my line, but it's just, one of them things. So it's like, even you want to be in contention on day one. You don't want to be so far back on day 2 is going to hurt you. You don't want to be, 25 points or 30 points, out of the lead, because most likely you're probably not going to make it up.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, 12th doesn't sound like you're like knocking on the back door of the first place. So
no, I think 12th place. It was a tight first day, first round. I think it was only 6 or 7 points out.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah. So you're talking about. Take a couple of those bogeys, make them a par, maybe try to take a par and make it a birdie, to kind of make up. But, I played my game and did my course management, as I've said here on the podcast. I think I pulled the driver out, just a couple of times. But, dude, I teed off with my 5-wood pretty much all day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because it's like, I just need to hit the shot to here.
Right.
And then let's see what we can do with it from there.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all math.
It is all math. And, obviously, everybody wants to hit that long ball, but for me, when you're in competition, I don't necessarily have to. I'm just trying to score.
So how did, I'd say the course was really wet.
It was, but the elevation of the course ran off pretty quick.
Okay.
I mean, I'm talking like, dude, this thing was on top of the map. Go check it out, Sequoyah National Golf Club. It's on.
Gene will put a link.
Yes, I will. I want you guys to see this. Do the flyover, whatever. But it's kind of like, it's on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
There's some valleys. That looks like a good golf course place, kind of thing. It's like,
this looks like the worst place in the world to put a golf course.
But
let's do it.
But I will tell you, shout out to the greenskeepers and at this place. The greens, the fairways were immaculate, man.
Wow.
It was incredible.
That's good.
It's good on them because it was incredible.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
So you rolled into the hotel feeling confident on Saturday night.
After I took my ibuprofen, I did. I'll say that because it was cart path only.
I was going to ask, but I was afraid to.
Yeah, this thing is number 17 at Clear Creek,
Yes.
the downhill.
Oh, yeah.
That's the whole course.
Oh, I love it.
Kind of most of it.
Nice.
Gas carts, so there's no. Electric carts wouldn't make it around 18. I'm serious. They would not make it in a round.
Oh, that's amazing.
So that's why it's they're gas, but that's okay. But yeah, it was cart path only.
Yeah.
And it seems like every time it's cart path only, I hit it as far as I can away from the cart path.
Away from the cart.
So,
oh yeah.
And dude, I didn't have my watch on to like see how much I walked.
Yeah.
But man, I'm telling you, it had to be like miles.
You walked for miles and miles.
I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more.
Wow. We're going to start a band next.
Yeah. We don't know what's going to be called, but it could be something.
It's got to be Unranked and Unhinged. The
Cheers.
experience.
Unranked Unhinged experience.
Unranked and Unhinged experience.
Check us out.
Yeah. Kind of like the Alan Parsons project,
Yeah.
Unranked and
Yeah.
Unhinged experience.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it was, had a good day. Like you said, I went into the hotel, feeling good. We went and got something to eat and brought it back to the room.
Yep.
Just kind of chilled out. The next day, 9 o'clock, shotgun start. No rain delay.
Nice.
We played in it.
Oh, it was raining.
No lightning, no thunder, but we played in the rain.
Played in the rain.
Miserable. Do what you can. A rain jacket on.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It felt like it. We started out with the rain. And, the sun finally broke. Kind of on the back nine, but
Yeah.
And then I think the whole 6, our cart died.
Oh no.
It was really funny because the hole before that,
Yeah.
the thing would in park sit there like it was growling, like it's wanting to start.
Oh,
Just sitting there.
y'all knew that it was
Yeah.
it was only a matter of
Yeah.
time.
So it was. We finally when the cart took off, we got to the fairway on that one, and the thing would not go.
See, I
Pouring the
what would
rain.
be really bad is y'all were standing there and it was like, hey, isn't there a cart going there?
I would have laughed.
That would have been pretty funny.
Yeah, I would have laughed.
Yeah.
But yeah, we called a pro shop and they brought us a cart. And what's the funny thing is after it stopped in the fairway, on the cart path, it was in the fairway.
Yeah.
It's like we got it going and it went like another hole. So this guy that brought the other cart was trying to find
this. I love it.
Yeah.
These guys lied to me.
Yeah, these guys are foolish. But yeah, so with that said, I ended up finishing 12th. So I didn't really go anywhere, and I didn't move up, didn't move down.
Didn't move down.
Yeah, it wasn't the round, the outcome I was looking for.
Yeah.
But again, on Sunday I hit the ball really good. I was super excited about that. It's like it'll come.
So how did that affect your Player of the Year status, or do you know that yet?
We don't. So the Player of the Year. So this tournament was a national tournament.
Okay.
Meaning, like, it doesn't really go towards your local Player of the Year
points. Okay.
Yeah. So you get the national. So what we've got 4 tournaments left. The season's kind of winding down, but yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. So that's it was fun, dude. I'm telling you, we had a blast. Me and Topaz went, and we just had a good time. I found some good places to eat and play golf, but it was raining. But yeah,
you don't melt.
No, what's funny though, when the sun finally broke, to take my rain jacket off, my shirt was wringing wet. It wasn't from the rain. It was because it was sweating me inside.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so yeah.
So it would have been a bad photo op.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, I'll have to say that on my end, I had a glorious week of fishing. I fished nearly every day.
Yeah.
Caught some of the best fish that I'd ever caught in my life. And that is a big freaking lie. I actually got the stomach bug that everybody's got, and I lived in the bathroom all week. It was horrible. I lost 8 pounds.
Wow.
And yeah, these chicken wings that I'm eating right here is the first actual food that I've eaten since last Sunday. So yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I think I talked to I guess yesterday morning. This is the first time I got the chance to talk to you.
Yep.
And
oh yeah, it was miserable.
Yeah, you were telling me that, and so it seems you back on the men's. Are you kind of
this? Like I said, we'll see where this goes.
Yeah.
But I haven't been. I think Max, my son, used to call it bubble gut because it bubbles, and so yeah, I haven't had bubble gut all day. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but we'll see. Every now and then, I'll break out in a cold sweat.
Wow.
But, yeah.
Well, speaking of sweat, it's hot in here tonight.
Yeah, it is.
I think they had little issues with AC, but that's okay.
AC issues. Oh, and the other thing, too, about this place is I noticed, and I'm sure you did, too, when we pulled in, there was this huge pile of Jeeps everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Lights flashing, and it was really cool. So maybe we'll see if we can wrangle up one of these Jeep guys and find out what's going on out there. So anyway, but yeah, even though you had terrible rain and terrible weather, it's been, the last couple of days have been really nice here. So
it really has. We're enjoying this weather. We are actually I'm going out in town again this weekend.
Are you?
I'm going to Crossville.
Okay.
We're playing Lake Tansy. Just about maybe an hour past Knoxville. 45 minutes maybe.
And that is a East 10 tournament, right?
That's the East Tennessee tournament. Yep.
Okay.
This one will go. Like I said, I have four tournaments left. I'll probably end up playing in 3 of them. I'm not sure because there's one that's kind of farther away. But who knows? I may go. It's in Georgia. Why not, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can find a way down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, let me tell you something.
Tell me.
Dude, I about died.
Uh-oh.
I about died the other day. So there was a boar bee or some bumblebee that got in the house somehow.
Yeah.
Topaz told me, she's like, there's a bee in the house.
Yeah.
She's like, come kill it. What'd I do? I rolled over and went back to sleep.
Okay. And then she beat you to death?
She beat me to death.
That's how Gene died. Yep.
The bee, so I didn't see it. So when I got up to get ready for work, I didn't see it. and I got out of the shower, and then I saw it. Here I am. I've got a toothbrush in one hand, underwear in the other hand, and dude, I took that bee down with my underwear.
And the bee battle is on.
The bee battle was on.
Oh my God.
Dude, I hit him. He came back after me. Hit him again.
Hit him again.
I don't know where he went to. We didn't find him till later. But I am victorious.
The victorious naked bee battler. I love it. And you know, they say those bees won't even sting you if you're nice to them.
I wasn't not nice.
Yeah,
I was
no
not
kidding.
nice.
Can you imagine the look on his face?
Yeah.
When he turned around and saw you with your underwear, naked with a toothbrush?
Yeah. I did hear a little noise. I think he was laughing.
Oh, I figured he would be like.
Well, I think he was laughing at me.
Oh, that's why you got so angry at him.
Yep.
Well, I would too. Yeah, you don't laugh at somebody when they're in their undies.
I wasn't even in my undies.
When they're holding their undies. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all right. It happens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. The bee battle.
The bee battle, man. It was.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go. I didn't get to fish this week, like I said, but I got to think about fishing a lot. I really did, and one of the, and it was something that we've kind of touched on before, and I got to thinking about it and looking it up, and what brought this on was actually finding out that they stock Beaver Creek at Clear Creek with not Clear Creek, Sugar Hollow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
With trout,
Yeah.
which to me is amazing. I mean, number one, I didn't think it was cold enough because that was what I've always heard is that it takes very, very cold water to sustain a trout population.
Yeah.
And what I found out was they don't plan on them breeding and reproducing. That's why they're stocking them. But they will still live there, and they will grow, and you know you can fish for them.
Right.
And it made me think about catching fish in places where there really shouldn't be fish. I mean, that's a park.
Yeah.
And it's a park where there's soccer and football and softball and people running around everywhere. If I would have 2 years ago, if I would have seen some guy walking down through there with fly gear, I would have kind of laughed and said, "This dude is out of his mind." But he wouldn't have been. I mean, and our episode last week where we got to talk to John, which, by the way, if y'all haven't watched last week's episode, it was fantastic, and we got to talk to John from Tailwaters, and he did a great interview, and I learned a lot. And as a matter of fact, I don't know if this thing will come out in time, but there is a fly fishing 101 class he's putting on close to the end of this month.
Yep. I think I saw that 29
something.
$20-something, but yeah. Go check out John. John is very knowledgeable, like Bart said.
And if you can sign up for this fly fishing thing, it sounds like I'm going. I've already decided.
If I am in town, I mean, I don't have a golf tournament.
That's right.
I will go with you. I think
that's awesome because I mean it's very inexpensive and I'm excited about it.
All right, let me ask you these questions real quick.
Okay.
Fact or fiction?
I'm never going to get at this.
Fish bite before rain.
Well, fact. Fish will bite anytime.
Yep. And I love doing these little things.
Yeah,
There's no right or wrong, but
I know it's like the fish doesn't care if it's raining.
Yeah, red
He's
hooks.
already wet.
Red hooks catch more fish.
Red hooks will stimulate a predatory fish.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one caught me off guard. I thought it was going to be fiction. I thought it was going to be like, okay, but
you can't say that in all scenarios a red hook will catch more fish. No, there are certain scenarios where that a red hook will stimulate a predatory fish because it thinks it looks like blood, especially if it's hooked on some kind of bait that's mimicking a minnow. Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's another. I'll elaborate on that one a little bit. Red is the first color that disappears underwater. So the deeper you go in water, and the farther away that two objects are in water, red is the first color that disappears. So people started really pushing this red fishing line because it was supposed to be invisible under certain conditions in the water.
Is it something like you could see it above the water? You can tell where your line is, but
Yes.
once it hits the water,
Once
it's
it
kind of
goes
like,
down in the water, the farther down it goes, and what it has to do with the hues of color.
Yeah.
You know, pretty soon, you know,
Right.
at the top of the water where it's nice and clear, you see all the colors. But the farther down you go, you start losing colors till pretty
Makes
much
sense.
everything is black.
like I say, Bart is the guy talking about fishing. I am not. When I saw like red hooks, I thought, okay, but
And there again, there's two different. Like I said, it has
makes
to
sense
do
what
with
you
the
said, dude.
situation.
it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Expensive lures catch more fish.
No, well, it depends. There again,
My answer will be fiction, I think, because I think it's all about presentation.
it is about presentation, and it's matching. It's matching what the fish are eating, and John kind of elaborated on that with us.
Yeah.
And he said that one of the first things he does is when he catches a fish, he pumps its stomach, which was pretty cool.
That
And I thought, wow, that's an interesting idea. And so he has this glass, like turkey baster thing that he'll down the throat of the fish, suck it out, and he squirts it out in his hand, and he's like, oh, that's what he's eating.
I mean it's genius. Like if he does that and he goes to his shop and people come in, hey, what's biting today, or like what
Yeah.
he can say, look, this is what they're
This
eating.
is what they're eating. At least that's what this fish was eating.
At least that one, yes, exactly.
But yeah, so if an expensive lure is mimicking exactly what fish are feeding on that day, yes, an expensive lure will catch more fish than one that doesn't mimic
Yeah.
what's there.
Well, I tell you, man, I really have been wanting to go do some fishing.
Awesome.
It's it's really been a little too long. It's one of those things that I just the situation I just didn't do it.
Yeah.
I tried to do some things at South Holston and
Well,
but anyway, it just
I would like to introduce you to the humble bluegill.
okay.
I think too long you have focused on the elite Mr. Bass.
You're right.
And
You're
you need to expand your horizons to the humble bluegill.
Yeah, and anybody that's listening, the whole bass thing is like our buddy Kelly. It was it was like
That was the only fish that existed.
it's kind of like somebody wanting to learn to swim. Let's just throw him in the deep end. He's either going to sink or swim. But
That's right.
but yeah, he threw me out in the middle of this thing, and I appreciate that. It was fun, but I think you're right. Whatever what you want to do, I think it's time for some relaxing time.
Relaxing. Doesn't that sound pleasant?
I've been playing a lot of golf, and I think let's do that. I've got 2 more questions for you.
All right, and I hope that I sidetrack too many. Okay, go ahead.
Live bait always wins.
I'm going to say yes. Fact.
You may say, because it blew our mind when fly fishing with a minnow.
Yeah, fly fishing with a minnow or a night crawler.
Yeah.
Hey, do whatever it takes.
Yeah, I'm not the fish guy, but I would agree with you. I think live fishing live bait is good.
The thing is, I guess something that really kind of puts that in perspective is the fact that most tournament fishing excludes live bait.
Right.
And that's one of the rules is, whatever you do is fine, but you can't fish with live bait.
Right. Makes sense. Last one, bigger bait equals bigger fish. Which I think it's true and false.
It is true in the fact that smaller fish can't swallow a bigger
exactly.
bait.
Yeah.
But but that doesn't mean that big fish won't eat small bait.
Right.
So
Right.
it's another catch. It's another one of those weird things.
Yeah.
Dang, I wish I had more golf questions for you. I have no golf questions.
That's okay.
But I enjoyed those. Those were awesome.
Yep, just a little thing.
I know one thing. We've been talking now for about half an hour. I think we should take a quick break.
I agree.
Because
I think we'll take a little bit.
I have been staring over here about 15 minutes ago. Our waitress brought Gene's hamburger and fries, and they look very tasty. And now they're going to look very cold.
All right,
We'll
be back.
take a quick break.
All right, man. So we are back.
We never left.
We never left. So we are back here at Tennessee Hills Distillery. We want to appreciate them for their hospitality, for having us. We've had a blast, great food, good drinks, but tonight
now it is time
for our whiskey
for our
review.
whiskey review. And we have Audrey with us. Sorry. And she is going to tell us all about this stuff.
She is their bartender tonight, so she's going to tell us about
We're going to consider her the distill master.
Distill master.
Ooh,
That's right. Yeah.
Jason might be upset about that one.
Jason's not here to
So
defend
what?
himself.
That's right. Yeah. So what I understand, you guys got the opportunity to distill this for the America 250, right?
Yes. So this is one of our newest products. It's our wheated whiskey, our 250 bottle.
Wheated.
Wheated.
Okay.
And that's
Yes.
with a T, Gene, not a D.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All of the grain was actually locally grown here in Jonesboro, Tennessee.
We're not in Jonesboro, Tennessee.
No, not here, but in Jonesboro, Tennessee. So that's one of the really cool things about it. It's also the only product that has been able to touch all three of our buildings throughout the process of making it. So
Wow.
So where are you? Are they shipping this? Where? Or is it just for in-house?
Local distribution, or is it?
Yeah.
right now, as far as I know, it's just being sold at our three locations.
Okay.
Okay.
So we
the
do
White
have
House doesn't have it on in a barrel.
the White House. No, I don't believe so. Sadly, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. But I will say, I think bourbon or whiskey is the only little drink that Congress kind of recognizes.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Food
So-
for thought. Okay.
so
tell us a
we-
little bit about this. You said it was wheated.
Yes, it's our fully wheated whiskey.
Okay.
All grain grown in Jonesboro, Tennessee. Part of it is the proof is actually going to be 96, which is kind of a shout out to 1796 when Tennessee was founded as a state.
Nice.
So
That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
All right,
Yeah.
so what about? I know that the bourbons and the whiskeys usually get aged for a certain amount of time
Yeah.
in certain barrels. How is that?
yes.
I bet this one was tough. Because when did you guys get? I'll call it a contract, but when did you guys get notified? Hey, we need to make a 250 whiskey. Was that 5 years ago or?
I don't actually quite know the timeline on
Yeah.
when they were contracted. I do know it was chosen as Tennessee's bottle.
That's pretty incredible.
Notice, yeah. Stephen put a lot of thought and love into this bottle. I
Yeah.
don't know exactly when the contract started.
So was
but-
this his recipe, if you will, or was they a collaboration with, like, when they were making it? You know, was they talking to someone? It's like, hey, this is what we want to taste like, or was it Stevens? Was it his?
I believe it was fully Stevens.
Okay.
And yeah.
Awesome. So, and talking about the aging, I'm assuming because of this, it's not aged.
I believe it is aged.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Well, listen,
See, we're asking the hard question.
you are.
We're usually not doing bourbons. We
No.
usually are beers.
We're doing
or
beer.
Maybe occasional a cider.
yep. So we do
this
the
is
beer.
going to be different. What can we expect
Yeah.
out of this?
So what I've been telling my customers is it is going to kind of have like a smoky back end. Definitely smell your bourbons. And when you're drinking bourbon, you sip on it. You don't take it all at once, at
Yeah.
least within 3 sips, because you'll feel that bite less and you'll really get the flavors.
Okay.
It's going to have kind of like a baking spicy with that taste, and then like apricot prunes.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're going to have some fruity. We're going to have some
Smoky.
smoky.
I think when I taste it, I get more of the spicy smoky, which I like.
This is really going to be really difficult for me. You know, because I don't drink a lot of bourbon
Yeah.
or whiskey.
Gotcha.
And I understand beer, I understand ciders and all that other stuff, but I really want to dissect this and taste all the flavors you're
Let's
talking
try
about.
again, Gene.
Cheers. So I got that spicy on my tongue.
Okay.
You got that?
Was that a little bit easier on the
That
bite?
was much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I'm used to the way we taste beer, which is a little slosh,
Yeah.
a little moving it
Yeah.
around in there, kind of chewing
Yeah.
on it. I don't know
Well,
what this-
we're talking what proof?
96
yeah.
proof.
That's pretty stout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I mean, that's pretty high proof compared to a lot of your normal liquors. I think our highest proof is our cask strength, proofed at 113.7 right now, though.
And I will say this, a little fun fact that I do know is it can't be, bourbon can't be distilled more than 160 proof. And it can't go into the barrel at more than, I think it's 125.
is that like a rule or
That's what makes it a
physical-
bourbon. That's what makes it a bourbon.
Oh,
There's a lot of like the physical
Yes.
attributes and the chemistry
Like
behind it.
like the oak barrels, one-time use. They have to use it one time, and it goes to
And it
making
turns into
scotch, or they make scotch.
I like scotch.
Rum or some kind of vodka or something or whatever.
okay.
I do know
I am
that.
still burning. My lips are tingling. and-
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try it again.
That too, it has a bite.
Definitely.
So,
You
like
might need to stand off to the side and try this to begin with.
like I say, it's really difficult for me, but I'm really trying to pull those flavors, and the sweetness and the smoky is what I'm trying to do.
Okay, I get a really hard burn like in my cheeks, but not so much on my tongue after that second. I can really taste kind of it smooths out across your tongue.
So that's the thing. Different. Mine's still spicy on the tongue, even after
Really?
3 sips.
Okay, I'm okay on my tongue right now.
Okay.
And I'm starting to actually be able to taste the flavors. Okay, so name the fruits one more time for me.
It's gonna be prune, apricot. Those are gonna be the main fruits, and I don't get a lot of fruit with it. It's
Yeah.
not forward on that like fruitier, sweeter side. It's not.
Okay, so like when we're doing beer, I mean, I can really, the fruity to me is either really sweet or really tart.
Well, I think the fruit in here
Here, but
is really kind of help tone down that smokiness. Where it's not as harsh. I think it's the fruit.
so far, the smokiness for me is in the smell.
Yeah.
The taste, I don't taste the smoky that much.
Or you get more of that spice.
I get
Yes,
more
I'm getting a lot of that spice. We get it on different parts of our inside our mouth, but
Yeah.
mine's still on the tongue.
No, I'm good on the tongue is good. I mean, and I can start really getting kind of a,
It's so weird. Like I don't know the flavors, but it's like it is changing for me. Like
it is, yeah, really much. Like it's brighter.
Yeah.
Like when we're doing the beers, we can tell whether a beer is cloudy or
Yeah.
whether it's clear, and that's not the color. That's whether or not you can actually see through it, whether it's dark or whether it's a light color. And we consider that kind of a effervescent, bright kind of flavor.
It's really clean.
And that's what I'm getting here is more of a bright than a smoky taste to me. My lips are going numb, but other than that,
This I'm impressed.
I like this. Yeah, I can do this after it takes. me
What
2 or
you
3
described about take that first few sips. It's kind of like let your palates in your mouth adjust to it.
Well,
It's really kind of like coming around for me.
well, and to Gene, pretty much everybody makes fun of me when I drink beer. I drink it like medicine. I take big gulps.
Yeah.
And I kind of work it around, and then that is not happening here.
That is not how you drink bourbon. No.
That is not something here.
There's something,
Smell it again. Smell it really.
but there's something at the front. I don't know what it is, but there is something I'm picking up when I first sip. I don't know.
See, I'm now getting a little bit more of the fruity when you said prune and
Apricot. Yeah.
in the smell.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because the shock has worn off of my nose.
Yeah. Are you a bourbon whiskey drinker or just?
I am.
Okay.
Yes, I very much prefer my darks over my lights.
Okay, so what would you compare this to in the mainstream?
Ooh.
Tennessee Hills, man, come on.
We are the mainstream.
Exactly. But I mean, if you were to go to
I think that one, it has the bite of a rye, and I'm not normally a rye drinker.
but rye's
Rye is
to me
spicy.
is spicy,
Really
right?
spicy.
Yes, rye is going to be a spicy, like very much has that bite on it
Okay.
that bourbons do have, but
Okay.
that really like extra step with the bite. I think that's the spicier, the smokier. You get it all with the smell and the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, it changed my mind. I mean, it's really starting to come through for me.
Well, and I'm telling you, that first one hit hard. But maybe it was because I wasn't ready for it.
Listen, what did I say about reviewing bourbon?
I know you said
I took a sip before we got on here. Mm-hmm. Get all that out first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
After the first bit, I mean, this would be it. I mean, as far as amount,
Yeah, yeah.
this would be something that I could sit around with for half an hour.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
So,
I mean, you almost want to take a sip and kind of let the burn die down,
yeah.
and then another sip.
Go back in, yeah.
And then the burn die down. And then I would say that after a while, it would be something that you could really work on. So,
I'm really impressed. You know, like I said earlier, I don't drink bourbon. I don't drink a lot of whiskey. But doing this has really kind of opened my eyes up about how to do it, what I need to do,
Yeah.
and thank you for that.
yeah, thank you for the
Yeah.
instructions. I wish you would have instructed me a little sooner.
I would
hey,
not
you-
recommend swishing it around in your mouth first.
Okay, yeah. Don't chew on it.
So,
So therefore, and I know this is kind of like a true bourbon drinker's nightmare, but would you mix this with anything?
like a cocktail, like, you know, make it.
So, as someone who enjoys bourbon, if I do want to mix it, I do an old fashioned, and I do mine with
Yes.
less simple. I think a lot of the times old fashions can be watered down or sweetened up too much. I think just a spoonful of simple syrup, a spoonful of cherry syrup, which will kind of complement the taste of bourbons well, and then you do your bitters.
So let me ask you this question. Now I've run around with quite a few bourbon drinkers, and they use something called branch water. Have you ever heard of that?
I have not.
It's a limestone water, and apparently it'll kind of smooth out and not diminish the taste. But anyway, so you don't know about. What about ice?
Yes.
Okay.
I think for me, it depends on what bourbon I'm going to drink.
Would you recommend ice with this?
I prefer the 250 with ice, yes.
So
Well, now there again, when we say ice, sometimes that's not bourbon ice. You know, like they like these big
yes.
It melts
yes,
slower.
Yes, yes.
cubes where
Well, see,
it's
we-
not like throw a big slushy in there.
They said they recommended not to get that full flavor
Yeah.
for the review.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
When reviewing, I definitely, those first 3 sips, don't put on ice. Now, you can always have like a little cup with you. And if you're going to do normal ice cubes, I recommend 3 to 4,
Okay.
just very slight amount, because you don't want all of that ice melting at once. It is going to water down quicker.
Okay.
So.
Now this brings me to a point. A friend of mine, Simon, from England. Hi, Simon. I don't know. You've probably never seen this at all, but he would take his ice cube. He always had his ice cube in a separate glass. Now he was a bourbon snob, and he would take his ice and he would hold it over and let it melt, and it would go drip, 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 and then he'd take it away, and then he'd taste it. And I thought, are you just messing with me? But yeah, he was the one who introduced me. I don't know if you've ever tried. Have you ever tried Lefroy? It's a heavy peated bourbon. If you ever get a chance to try it, the first time I tasted it, the first thing that came to my mind was driveway sealer.
Nice.
But after the initial shock wore off, I really loved it. And I have had the chance since to drink a 33-year-old Lefroy, which was really nice.
Yeah. Well, this, like I said, this really perspective of, like, I have some scotch at home, and like it's like, I don't.
Well, now scotch is going to hit you different from
exactly,
this.
but it's the same way. It's like I'm not bourbon, I don't do whiskey, but now knowing what I need to do,
Right.
I'm gonna give it a shot sometime.
Okay, so, and I'm gonna pinpoint you back again. I'm gonna try again. If you were to tell somebody they went to their local liquor store and they could not find Tennessee Hills 250, what's the closest thing you can think of as a bourbon drinker that's mainstream? Like, is it? I guess this is, since it's bourbon, it would you could do like Jack Daniel's whiskey. Would it be like a J&B Scotch? Would it be a Booker's? Would it be something?
That is a hard one.
I hate to put you on the spot.
You're good. I mean, I've tried my fair share of the mainstream Jack Daniels and
all the
Woodford,
other stuff.
Buffalo Trace,
Buffalo
but
Trace, and
truly with the 250, I don't know if there would be a rye out there that would have that similar taste.
Yeah.
So
I'm not a big rye drinker, so I don't have one that I think directly pinpoints it, but it has that spicy smoke.
I think rye is like either like it or you stay away from it.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yes, very much.
Yeah. So I think let's get ready to wrap this up.
Okay.
But I want to ask if you'll play a little game. It's called Rapid Fire.
I'm scared. Okay.
It should be. Last time he did this to me, I got 1 out of 10 right.
There's no right or wrong answer.
And I thought
I don't believe that.
Okay. They're better. So the first one is beer or whiskey.
Whiskey.
Bourbon before dinner or after.
After.
All right. Both? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I mean, most of the time, yeah.
That's all right.
Different bourbon, the bourbon before, and then a little sweeter at the end, maybe.
All right. Neat or old-fashioned, or you can say Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Ah, there you go.
What is that? Okay, explain that later. Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, buddy. Pineapple on pizza. Yes or
Yes.
no?
That was fast. God, that was fast. Okay.
All right. One word to describe Tennessee Hills.
Amazing.
That's good. That works.
Oh, there's so many.
If someone had never visited Tennessee Hills, what's the one thing you want them to experience when they walk through the door?
I think just the love that comes out of this building. I truly think Stephen and Jess have put so much into each and every location, and I hope that you can feel it and see it through our products and through the employees and just everything about it.
Well,
Good answer.
that's all I have. Doing the research today, I really see what they have. Stephen and them have done. They have built an amazing product.
Oh yeah, it's fun to be
business. I mean, it's pretty incredible.
And they have a cat.
And they have a cat. Yeah.
We do have a cat.
Yeah, which was really cool. I saw him walk across the middle of the thing, and it's just like, there's a cat here.
Yeah. Well, I think I have a few more things after we get done. Take a break.
Okay, cool.
And we'll kind of like.
Audrey, you did great.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Passed with flying colors, and thank
Yeah.
you. I would give you a cheers, but
Well, thank you guys for having me.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you
That
very
was
much.
awesome.
Awesome. We'll be back.
All right,
See how it
man.
works.
We are back.
We never left.
Thank you for Audrey for doing that
Yeah.
bourbon review.
And helping us.
Very
to
knowledgeable.
Actually figure out what we were doing.
Yeah, she kind of showed us how to do the thing, and
Yeah, she did great.
it was
on
good.
Audrey. And she even answered the questions.
But yeah, I did a
Much
rapid
better
fire.
than I
and
did.
I was impressed.
Yep, she did good.
So,
Give her a raise.
yeah.
Yeah, we have already determined Audrey needs a raise.
Yep. So I tell you what, guys, I'll finish up this last little thing about the bourbon. You know, whether your favorite bottle comes from Kentucky, Tennessee, or elsewhere, every glass of bourbon today owes a little bit of those early distillers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that figured out they can make with corn. You know, like, you know, it's 51% has to go into the grain bill of corn to make bourbon.
Wow.
It's 51%. So, you know, it's doesn't matter where you get it from. The early guys figured this out. So,
Wow.
yeah, that's good. I'm good with it.
He's good with it.
All right. So you want to wrap them up?
I think we should wrap it up, Gene. I've had a blast tonight. I had good food. I had good company. We had our entourage with us.
Yep.
My wife Stephanie and Gene's wife Topaz has hung out with us here, and they always support us in this craziness that we do. And so yeah, shout out to them and
To Tennessee Hills.
Tennessee Hills.
Thank you for the hospitality. You know, this is something we talked about a few weeks ago, and we've been kind of going back and forth trying to pick out a date, and we made it happen.
Yeah.
It's a great place, great venue, great drinks and food.
And we've said it before. Well, we haven't never said it, but we're going to start saying it. We need you guys to like, subscribe, and comment. We would love to hear from you, and we don't care if it's good, bad, or indifferent. If nothing else, just send us, a picture of your thumb or something. We don't care.
We want something. We want to continue doing this. We enjoy doing this. And but you know what? Until next time, hit them straight. And if you can't, at least make it entertaining.
Crack a cold one and tee it high. Lines in the water and the sun in the sky.